Hello, good day everyone, and welcome again. I am now doing some side work while I was, being on guard here on the gangway. So for now, it's some sort of mini work aside from my main work, which is being the guard dog of this ship until the wet docks is over. So right now, I am just chipping and polishing this rubber leg for the gangway, not specifically on this gangway, but the other gangway. Think of it as more like a maintenance on a spare part of a gangway. So what I'm holding right now is this rubber plastic. I don't know. It's a roller. Then it feels plastic. But anyway, just to detail on what I'm talking about here and what part is this, I will show you what part of the gangway is I'm talking about. So you see the rubber leggings here on that side of the gangway. That is the part that I am currently doing maintenance with, and this did not come from the what do you call this? From the new gangway that was installed here on the starboard side of the ship, but that roller came from that old gangway, the one that you're seeing on the ground right now. We kind of, what do you call this? Cannibalized it for spare parts, just in case any accommodation gangway, either port or starboard side, breaks down in the future. We could use the cannibalized parts to replace it. So yeah, to be specific, it's a spare part. You cannibalize it for spare parts. And right now, since I've already cleared the rust and chipping, brushing, painting, the standard fare thing, I am now applying the first coat of paint here. So it's pretty standard thing that I'm doing right now. Usually this is done by a seafarer as a form of maintenance work. And right now, I am just simply painting this one with the first coat of paint. In reality, we're not using Jotun type of brand here for the first coat of paint. This is yeah. I don't know. The first coat is actually red, but since we're using gray, I suspect that this is a Jotun paint. Sorry about that. I thought this was the Bannon or the MCP type of paint. Kind of confusing because this ship apparently uses different types or different brands of paint for its maintenance. Typically it should be only one brand, so it won't be confusing, but I don't know, the ship is kind of a bit middle-aged now, so a lot of brands came in and went. And of course it depends upon the availability of the supplier who's supplying this one. But right now, I guess the availability right now for the first coat of paint, for the primer paint, oh sorry, I thought I was being watched, is the Jotun brand. Now Jotun brands are very typical for ship maintenance. You could see it almost on other ships. You could also see this Jotun paints not only on tankers but other types of ships like bulk carriers, car carriers, even passenger ships. Sometimes they use this type of paint. So it's a well-known marine type of paint that is specifically used on ships. So there we go. I am just painting some here. Make sure that I paint it thoroughly. Now there's one thing that I have to mention as well, since I'm already painting. Some people would prefer using a paintbrush rather than a roller for when painting on the first coat of paint. Honestly, if you ask me, I'm just saying this on my personal interpretation. Using a roller and a paintbrush makes no difference when it comes to painting the first coat of paint. What matters is that every surface should have been coated with the first coat of paint, because some people here on board the ship or on other ships, they prefer using a paintbrush simply because they kind of make an excuse for me. They kind of making an excuse that it covers all surfaces. But in reality, it doesn't. Sometimes paintbrushes aren't really that effective, especially if you're using, flat round surfaces like this one. Try painting this with a paintbrush, and I guarantee it will take you hours before you even finish the paint, or before you even finish the object that you've been being painted at. Here, I am simply, well, if they're not really that strict and if they don't mind, I'm gonna use a roller because it's easier and much more finer and more equally, the paint is more equally spread. So, yeah. Anyway, that's only my personal interpretations. Of course, some seafarers would disagree with that, but on my case and on my opinion, I disagree with I disagree with them on their opinion that first, when applying first coat of paint, the seafarer should use a paintbrush rather than a paint roller. Honestly, I beg to disagree on that. And from what you're looking at on my vlog, I'm applying first coat of paint and not. I am applying the first coat of paint on a roller, and not on the on a paintbrush. So anyway, that covers the first type of work, or first class of work that I am doing right now. So the second will be probably painting the first coat of paint on the welded fitter, on the parts of the catwalk that fitter welded a few hours earlier. So that for now, I just leave it there for now and leave it hanging so it would dry up. Okay, so I'm just gonna go. Oh shit. Okay, I really hate it when someone is. Okay, I'm just gonna, switch off my action camera because I hate being seen by someone. It's too risky being seen with an action camera on board the deck. As much as possible, I use the action camera while I'm alone on the deck. So I'll switch it off now. Okay, 3rd May just passed by, so I don't want to be seen with an action camera on my face. So I'll keep my distance from him as far away as practical. So right now, I am just cleaning up the work tools that my reliever, or the one I relieved, on his maintenance work. Or actually, I'm using, well, I did use the tools myself, so I'm also cleaning up for my own sake. So I'm just gonna put it here inside the guardhouse. Well, that's what I think what I call it right now. And I'm gonna clean this, all this chipped dust. Actually, that's not dust that is made out of soil. It's dust made out of crushed metal. So I also have to secure the air hose. Okay. So this is our air hose connection on the manifold area. Still have to make some, lectures about that, but we'll have to wait, I guess. Okay, I guess that's the problem with, hoses. Sometimes they get all tangled up, and I have to, well, secure and untangle it. Whew. Okay. Anyway, I still have time, 30 minutes, so people won't come out for 30 minutes. Actually, what I'm doing right now is actually break time. Okay, right. That's the part I really hate about securing, this hose as they get tangled up. And I have to simply untangle them. And aside from entanglement, they also snag a lot. Not a very good thing. And really, really annoying most of the time. Okay, well, no one's at the bridge anyway, so, or at least they're not exactly looking at the deck. so they won't notice I'm wearing an action camera. Okay, I'll just have to cut filming because this will take a while. So yeah, give me a moment here. Alright, finally, it took me a while to untangle it. Like, I don't know, 10-20 minutes or several minutes. So I'm now resuming now in securing this, securing this air hose. So I'm just gonna secure it here. Just make a loop out of it. So, you know, we got a nice view up here. Well, considering I'm on the manifold area and I'm not gonna look up because there's a security camera. So I should be discussing, you know, certain topics about the manifold area platform on the ship in Tagalog, because I reviewed the recorded tape that I made yesterday, and apparently it's too dark. I mean, at least too dark for my standards when it comes to filming. But anyway, I'll have to finish this work first before I shift into that. So yeah, I have to secure the air hose first. Okay, there we go. I guess a few more meters and we're done here. Or we're finished. Okay, right. Okay, we're finished with this one. So, now, next thing we're gonna do is, you know, wipe the whole area that I've done maintenance with, and clear it from all this metallic dust. So I guess this will have, I'll just put it back here so that my reliever can, you know, clear it up. Well, this is an extra. Okay, well, this is an extra rope anyway. I'll just put it here as well and let them figure it out what to do with it. And we're just doing a good old, you know, broom all the dust here. So this won't take a while. So this is mostly the general routine if you're doing chipping, brushing, and painting, and general maintenance stuff. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I forgot one thing. I should get the, you know, a dustpan for this one. Wait, just give me a moment. Probably have to go to the soap app just to get the dustpan. Okay, so how much time I got? 40. Okay, so I still got 20 minutes before folks will be swarming this deck area. Oh, great. Really, really great. Oh, yeah. Oh, fun. Oh, thank God. I was hoping that it would be missing again. I was afraid it was missing because there's a nasty situation here always on the ship that when you needed something or you needed tools or, you know, tools and stuff, it always went missing. But fortunately, I'm glad it isn't missing. Okay, we'll just walk here. One more thing, if you're doing maintenance, always have a trusty bucket with you with the deck so that you can put all the collected dust on this container. So, as usual, it's just like sweeping dust. But, whew, yeah, this is metallic dust anyway. Right, there we go. About a few more scoops and we're done. Or we're done for the side work. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if I could maintain the lectures without being detected because this side job really took me an hour to finish. Well, we'll see. Okay, I'll just put this small stool here as well. And I'll just have to return this thing later on. I just have to return that on the accommodation area. Unfortunately, I'm not going to film on the accommodation area because Third is in there and he's doing his thing. We don't want to get caught. Okay. I'll probably have to adjust my camera here a little bit. The angles to switch it down. Yeah, I guess this would be more appropriate, I guess. Okay, this is the part where I have to switch off my action camera because I'm going near the accommodation area. So I'll keep updated on the next video.